We are back with a review. We received some products from BornPrettyStore. This is the base coat that we'll be putting our design on, Wild Strawberry. So, here's what we received.
Oh, I am excited about these. These are some little studs, some little colored studs, but these aren't just colored. Look at these.
They're like marble, like stones. Aren't those just pretty? And they're all marbled, a little different. The colors on these are just beautiful.
Really liking those. What else do we got?
These little guys right here, they are a rectangle shape, and they're in two colors, a gold and kind of like a bronze. They're very small and they're very delicate, but they're so shiny and pretty. Then we received the glitter powder.
This glitter powder, as excited as I am about it, it is very fine looking powder.
Yes, it is.
You can see that.
So there it is on my hand. It doesn't have as much glitter to it as I was really hoping.
It doesn't look like it's got a lot of glitter,
sparkle.
but well,
it will be a great sandy texture though for building those little sandy sugar designs. This perfect.
Well, we're gonna try it and we'll see.
And then we also received pretty gold stickers. They've got the chevrons and then they've got the heartbeats. In the heart, it has AMG, which I'm not exactly sure what that stands for, but then it also has love. We're pretty excited to play with these. And we're gonna get started. We wanna show you part of our design. So I have a thin coat of top coat right here and it's already dry. Here's how we're going to build our line. Using this brush and our powder, I am going to put a thin line just to wet that first one. Then we're gonna sprinkle our powder onto this wet line to build a color line. And this is going to become a stripe that we're going to use for, so now I'm going to let this dry, and then once it's dry, I'm going to top coat it again. I let this set for just a few minutes, so now I'm going to take my top coat, and I'm going to be very careful and just drop beads of polish on top of this. And what this will do is it will melt that powder.
Oh yes, watch that powder.
And you can see it as it starts to like dissolve, and it makes this beautiful swirly pattern because I'm just kind of touching it on and moving it a tiny bit. See how it's swirling and making a pretty pattern? Now this is pretty thick, so it's going to take a bit to dry, so we have to be patient. And there it is. So now, when this is dry, we'll show you what we're going to do with it. Okay, we're ready to do some stamping. This is our new BornPrettyStore stamper. We put it in this little holder. I'll put a link in the description box.
I'm really liking these scrapers. You can't hardly see it because it's clear, but
right.
You can really see it when you're blending some polish for gradients.
And then he's going to stamp this design right here for us, and he's going to use our BornPrettyStore stamping polish.
Now we're just going to put a little top coat on that.
I just put a big bead on and dab it down. There we go. This is the one that we sprinkled our pretty blue color on. And now I'm going to top coat that. I usually let that sit for just a minute so that it melts into that wet polish. Okay, we're back with our pieces and parts. Our strip is dry, and then this is one of our little decals that we've outlined. And we'll show you how we're going to do that in just a minute. So this little guy will come back in a minute. This one here, I'm going to use this to go around them. So here's what I'm going to do. I cut this strip in half, so I'd have half for this nail and then half for this nail. So now, if you would give me a spot to hold this in place. I want it down the side of my nail, but not all the way on the side of my nail. Kind of like that. Okay, now we'll trim off our excess. We have that, and we'll just curl it down. While this sets up for a second, we're going to add our white dots.
Some of the T-Mix stamping polish stuff's very opaque, so it works great.
Yes, it does. So what we're doing is we're creating 3 little square kind of sections. Okay, now we have some of these guys right here, and we're going to outline our little white spots with that.
You need a touch of top coat there, baby?
Yep, so help glue them down and hold them in place. We're just going to do a tiny drop or 2 of the top coat. That just helps them stay put. There we go, just dab a tiny bit on. We're making sure that we turn it over because there's a bronze side and then there's a gold side. And so we're going for the gold side. Yeah, oops, we want the golds. And it really helps to have tweezers to work with these. They're so pretty. And they form to your nail, which makes it really nice. They're not popping up.
We're just going to peel our sticker off. This is got the glitter on it, blue glitter, and we top coated it so you can see where the glitter melted onto the sticker. You can see that nice design underneath. Alright, we're going to trim this.
Yeah, we want to trim the excess away from the white. Now I'll just let this dry. We're going to place that slightly offset. And then let me know when you're ready, and I will come in with
let's do it.
Okay.
We're going to go to, there you go. Right in there.
There we go, and then you just place it where you want. That just kind of sticks it down and keeps it where we want it. This is what we've been doing.
What we're going to do, come in with our sharp pointy stop knife. What I did is I just cut the sticker apart.
Because these are actually all one piece. So we're just taking them apart and making them 3 individual pieces. And you can just do this with scissors if you're more comfortable with the scissors. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to peel off and then we're going to outline that diamond that we put up.
You can see I can peel just 1 chevron off. Look at that.
Yep, so that's the biggest part. Outlining our pretty diamond. And these guys are flexible enough that you can kind of make them fit the shape you want.
There, how's that?
Yeah, see, we just kind of outlined it. Now we'll use the other half on the bottom part of that. So whatever pieces you don't use, just put them back on the card and use them later. And if you need to adjust these, you can just gently bump them to where you want them. Okay, so now we're going to add the bottom section, just like that. And then there we go. Now we'll take one of the teeny tiny ones, and then we're going to add that to the tip over here. There we go. It just adds a little extra sparkle. Now, with a little top coat, we're going to glue in our next square stud. Okay, so we're going to put a little dot of glue, well, okay, top coat, but I use it for my glue, to sink that little stud in, and that way it stays on there nice and firm. There we go. There, now, so now we will top coat. I'll make sure I get a nice good coat over that pretty stud, but he does not fall off. Okay, and our design is done. With our review, I will leave a link in the description for all of these products, and hope you enjoyed this design. I'll be playing with these again. And I am quite happy with this one. It is so pretty.
Okay. We used the BornPrettyStore chevrons.
And then we also used the blue glitter powder.
Oh yeah. That stuff melted in the top coat looked really cool. That was not expected.
No, it was not. It was kind of a nice surprise.
We used these beautiful little stud.
Yeah, marbled. Some of them are like marbled and spotted studs.
Yeah.
The square ones, as you can see from the square studs I have on here.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Then we also added in here these gorgeous little shiny bronze or gold rectangles. Well, we hope...
Depending on which side you use.
Right, yeah. Well, I hope you enjoyed our review and the design we created with it.
Please subscribe, and we always like a thumbs up.
Until next time.